Hey, this is Gabbin with Gary. Hello, how are you? I hope that everything's going well. Today is January 28th. It's just after 15:35 hours, and I'm happy to have you here. Um, this is a great day because we are here together. We have an awesome podcast going. We're just going to talk about how things are in our area and go from there. Hopefully, we can get some good chats together and see how everything is. First of all, I'd like to tell you that democracy is very strong. We need to always keep a good democracy, and we always have to stand up for the little guy, whatever the heck that means. We need to do it. This is just a special time. Hopefully, we can get some people into our chat. We have a total of 0 people watching. So we could just sit back and relax and hopefully wait for someone to pop in and uh, and actually start a meaningful conversation. I can tell you that it's the growing up on both sides of the coast. I've got to experience a lot. I have lived in the middle for a little bit. My favorite place to live is Montana, up in the Flathead. I love living in the woods. It's like camping every day. I was looking to see what everybody thinks that we should do for a good live stream on a daily. I think that I love the flag going. I think that that's always important. What do you think? What do you think of our nation today? And how many people really think that we should be giving money to Ukraine? I can tell you, me. I feel that we should be giving our money to Ukraine, at least our weapons and our whatever goes with the weapons, ammo and such. Um, we cannot have Putin just bulldoze and wait us out. And knowing that we don't have a stomach for anything, we can't let Russia win. We have to continue forward, even if it doesn't always work out. You know, um, I was over here looking. Let's see here. Oh, got to show you this. So this here. Oops. Share my screen here. Wanted to show you that we'll go here and right over here we can see why nothing ever makes the ballots here. And oh, I even have it highlighted here in Wyoming. See, the requirements to qualify on this measure for the 2024 ballot were signatures of 41,776 valid signatures. The deadline was the petition may circulate for up to 18 months. The final signature deadline, regardless of when a petition was cleared to circulate, is early February of the targeted election year. Now, here's the big thing right here. This is why nothing ever makes it to our ballot. The Secretary of State counts and verifies each signature. In order to qualify an initiative for the ballot, 15% of qualified voters in 2/3, 16 of the state's 23 counties. And that's why we can never add anything onto our ballots. The only thing that gets added to the ballots is from our house. Um, and what happens is we can't get those amount of signatures. And what happens is some of the counties that you're looking to get signatures in, that may be everybody in that whole county because they're not very big that you're going to have to get signatures from. So things just don't make the ballot here in Wyoming. And so there'll never be change and nothing meaningful. We'll never have meaningful change here because of that. I mean, we all know how the House is run here in Wyoming. It's run off of just the Republicans, and we don't really have the ability to, like I said, get anything on our ballot. Nothing is ever going to change. It's really a shame because it could be a lot different. Let's go here. And anyways, so I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to show you what's going on over here. Let me pull this up and get this up here. Sorry about that. We're going to go to a latest live map. So here we could see out in Ukraine that all these places aren't going to change. It's just going to be the same. We need to start pumping in money over here. Otherwise, all this red is going to be pushing left. We can't have that. All right? Just saying. We need to keep real validity going, and we need to step up. We're not stepping up. I also wanted to show you. Hold on here. Go here. So I wanted to share this with you. All right. So wanted to share. Awesome. Awesome. This is great. This inside Russia, Konstantin, he is amazing. He's an economist. On Fridays, he gives us crazy stuff out. What's going on in crazy news? What's going on in Russia today? He talked about the elections in Russia and how things are going. You should really check him out. He's always puts on a good stream. Wanted to show you real fast. Let's pump that thing up.
So here's one of pretty big differences between America and Russia.
And here, this
Look,
is great.
If you open any website, let's say a Russian website, say yandex.ru, internet search engine, and type in Russian language presidential race, you instantly get the American presidential election information 2024. Check it out. But if you type something different, If you type in Russian language presidential election, you instantly get information about Russian presidential election coming up in March. And that's the difference. In America, the candidates run against each other on all levels, all political levels. They compete. They try real hard to sell themselves to the voters, to convince voters that they will represent the voters in the best possible way. In Russia, the entire country elects one man. Let's find out what's going on with elections these days. Some 7 weeks before Russia elects a man. Howdy, everyone. My name is Konstantin. Welcome to Inside Russia, where usual Russia is explained by the unusual Russian. No propaganda, BS, or lies here. Only truth, common sense, and logic as usual, and some emotions too, because I am a human being after all.
This guy is great.
If you follow Russia, you have most likely heard that in Russia there's no democracy and Putin is already elected as a Russian president. I quote Vladimir Putin's press secretary, Dmitry Peskov, his statement from August 3rd. Our presidential election is not exactly a democracy. It is an extensive bureaucracy. Mr. Putin will be reelected next year with more than 90% of votes. I unquote Dmitry Peskov. In other words, Peskov said that we are seeing right now that the presidential race of 2024 is nothing more than a staged show, the circus. Well, the way how they disqualified Yekaterina Duntsova only proves Dmitry Peskov is right. Who are we not to trust Russian president's press secretary, right? But the circus is happening. Therefore, let's take a closer look at what is happening. First things first, there's some basic information about the elections. I'll be very brief. I'll remind you that presidential election in Russia happens, I'm not sure how to say it right, presidential election or elections, okay? So forgive me if I make mistake. So presidential election in Russia happens every 6 years. 2024, this year, is when the circus happens again. Presidential election consists of 3 stages: nomination, registration, and voting. Any Russian citizen can get nominated to run. Nominations can happen in 2 ways.
So there you go. There's a little bit of about Konstantin from Inside Russia. He is a great guy. He has a lot of heart. Please check him out. I have another one for you to check out if you're interested in Ukraine. We're going to check out my buddy here. We're going to get back, exit full screen. And we're going to check out Denny. Denny gives a good recount of what's going on a daily, pretty much. Let me get his new video up, and we'll check it out for a second. Here's his latest one. Let me get it going.
Russia even used their modern T-90 tanks to advance in Crimean direction, but as I told you, they all were stopped by Ukrainian drones, artillery, and other stuff. So here you go, the tank.
All right, so this guy here is pretty awesome. I actually spelt his name wrong. I think it's YS. Let me double check. Here we go. Yep, it's DNYS. Sorry about that. We'll make his name right at least, right? So, anyways, Denny there, He really comes up with a daily stroke here. It tells us exactly what's going on a daily basis, gives us some videos, shows us where the line has moved on a daily basis. This is another good guy to check things out. I would like to check out a couple of videos. We have been looking at also my buddy Joe. Let's get him up. Is it Joe? I think it is. Yeah, Joe's blog. Joe's blog. There we go. Pull up Joe's blog here. And we could see from his latest one. No.
involved in some sort of
That is not him. Let's see here. Yeah, you see, this guy's great. We don't want this to start. We do want to find Joe's blog. Let me just type Joe here, see what comes up. There we go.
Identify as a Republican.
This guy's
There's something in this video to make you angry.
There's volume here.
Additionally, I'm going to tell you things in this.
Now we've got longtime Republican advisor and co-host of the Hacks on Tap.
We didn't want to go here. I want to see this guy.
Identify as a Republican. But here's President Ronald Reagan in 19.
Joe here, he gives a good, Jake gives an awesome update of what's going on in Ukraine as well. He tells us good numbers of everything that's being blown up, their losses on a daily basis. Please check him out. And here we are. We're back to our American flag. And still waiting for some people to come on in. We've been waiting for some time. We are getting absolutely zero, but that's okay. We just need to check things out and keep on going here. Let me see what else we got here. I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, can also check out some crazy interrogations. Well, I'm going to keep on coming here and streaming daily, somewhere around 1,300 daily, and hopefully someone will join up so I could chat with somebody, and instead of me making up things on the go, because making things up on the go really blows, but that's okay. I would like you to do one thing for me, and that is just to be nice to your neighbor, and just say hello. Everybody can use a nice smile. Thank you very much. And this is Gabbin with Gary.